What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the DC Multiverse Batwing and the Atom. Alright, taking a look at the first two regular figures in the rookie wave from DC Multiverse. This guy, the giant rookie wave. That we looked at. This is probably the most affordable wave. There's only 5 figures in the wave, and you get this big guy. And we looked at him earlier this week. Check out my link at the end. So what we have here is Batwing, who I really like. Big part of Detective Comics right now, which this guy letters. And TV's The Atom. So we're doing a 2-in-1 here, you know. Why not? Just to get through some of these guys. Let's take a look at the Atom first. And he comes with, you know, a Brandon Routh head. I don't know if that's dirt on him. No, there's something on him. You know, this is not like digital tech, you know, printing face technology here, so it's just okay. It's got some like extra plastic hanging off his ear. You know, is what it is. If you saw my rookie review, then you saw like I kind of use this also as a Bruce Wayne head and put it on Ricky. That kind of worked all right. You know, it's pretty generic, but kind of sort of looks like Brandon Routh. I mean, as a regular, you know, generic head, it's totally fine. The eyes are in the right place with, you know, colored blue, and the hair looks fine, and the eyebrows look fine. So it is what it is. Now, this guy, appearance-wise, he looks okay. But there's some odd things here, you know. And DC Multiverse goes in and out with some of these as far as like articulation goes and whatnot. I'm looking forward to opening up my Clayface wave. I haven't opened them yet because I have so much to work through. I will get to it, but I definitely want to take care of this wave first because the articulation on this one's weird, and I heard a lot of those were better. Anyway, let's look at the articulation first since I mentioned it already. Head, I believe is on a ball joint, but you're really only getting a swivel back and forth. Not much back, swivel around, I should say. Not much back and forth. Nothing in his chest at all. Nothing. You do get a waist swivel, and you saw that in a couple other figures that I've looked at, like Aquaman from the Batman vs Superman figures. You get hinge, swivel, and the shoulder is hindered a bit by this shoulder pad. You do get an upper bicep rotation, single jointed elbow, and you're not getting that far on it, and just a hinge here at the wrist, which is interesting. You got the DC UC styled hips, which gives you, you know, a lot of range of motion, but they always do look a little ugly. Kicks out only about that much, and about that much back. You do have the lower thigh rotation there. Single jointed knee works okay. And then you just have a, what's gonna say? I think it's a hinge, but I don't know. I see a hinge there, but I'm barely getting anything at it, and just one click there or something. Hear that? Out of that hinge. Not really getting much out of it. It does kind of swivel a little bit. It looks like it's like on a little ball at the bottom. Huh, interesting. Weird articulation on this guy. Not so hot. But the look of the figure, again, is very nice. There's a good amount of paint on it, which is cool. The head sculpt is really good. At least the helmet is. Tempo printing, which Mattel does very well, is done well. The paint is good. You got the silver, and his like visor is like appropriately glossy, which is nice. Got red there and silver. Looks good. My only problem is on the actual face itself. There's like a seam line going right down his mouth. Like right. That's terrible. and unfortunate as well. Let's see if this guy looks any better. I haven't even tried. Oof, that peg almost felt like it was gonna snap. I kind of like this head on him. I do. That's not bad. I'm gonna leave it on him for now. And you get a little bit of more range of motion there. How about that? The rest of the suit looks pretty good. I do dig it. Look at the silver there. All the bits all painted really nicely. You know, the red, the dark red looks really nice. This blue is actually really nice. On the side you get a lot of paint, a lot of silver paint. You know, the hand looks really nicely painted. I mean, really, the back is painted well. Nothing is really out of place. That's like some intricate details. The sculpt is really good throughout it. I really can't complain about it in terms of sculpt and paint. You're getting a lot. It is pretty good. All the way down his legs, you know. To his feet, you get the blue on his feet, which look really nice. Blue all on the sides look really nice. The sculpting here is very well done on both sides. So yeah, the sculpt right here is great. Man, I swear to you, I didn't give this guy much attention until, because I knew it wasn't that articulated and looked kind of weird. But when you really look at it up close, you got a lot of detail, and you really, yeah. I mean, I feel like they sacrificed some of the articulation to be able to give us more sculpt and paint on that one. I like it. I think it's really good. Surprised. Surprise, surprise. Let's bring in Batwing, and we'll do the same thing. We'll take a look at his articulation first. Head is on a ball joint. You get a decent range of motion. Looks up, well, looks so down, okay. Swivels all around, not so bad. You got a hinge, swivel at the shoulder. Works fairly decent. Got high upper bicep rotation. Single jointed elbow works fine. Just a swivel at the wrist. You do have ab crunch, which clicks nicely. That's pretty good. You got swivel at the waist. The DC styled hips again. Ooh, very tight on this one. Kicks again that far. Not so much back. Can move the whole thing if you want. Yes, swivel at the bottom of the thigh there. This is the part I'm scared of. Single, man, hinged knees, but I feel like they're gonna snap. So I don't want to mess with it too much. So yeah, that's a problem. And really basically no motion in his feet. That's it. It starts out good and then it gets really bad towards the bottom. But what can you do? So the look of the figure though, I dig it. You know, it's basically a pearlescent, get a look at it closely, a pearlescent black figure, which actually comes off fairly well. I do dig it. And then the bat symbol is very nice. I do dig the color. It's like a super light gray. And then you do have some blue, like kind of like a blue hue here, which is supposed to be kind of coming out of these like little lines that are lit up. I wish they would have continued that down his body a little more. That would have been very good because they are sculpted in. It's unfortunate. You know, that would have been really cool. On his face, you do get that same deal with the eyes, and you get the blue around it, which does look nice. I just wish it was there was a little more of that on here. That would have really worked for this figure. Instead, you do get a nice pair of bat wings, which I do like. It's sculpted well. It's a decent feeling plastic. So it just goes in on his back there, and it stays very well. It looks good, I gotta say. I do dig the way this figure looks. This is one I think you want to keep on a stand. These feet are not conducive to standing very well, so you maybe want to make him, you know, be flying. I wish the hands were maybe a different shape, but is what it is. The head sculpt is pretty nice. I do like this armored look. I do dig it. Looks good. Not bad at all. And I do dig the neck. There's some like tech going on there. And there is some like, you know, detail sculpted in to the gloves. And you got these little pouches on the sides. And then you got more sculpt work going down here. Not really anything in the feet. But, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. And again, the wings do look really nice. So I don't mind this figure. I think he's pretty cool. And I kind of feel like they're both okay. And you get that really nice, you know, by getting them, you get that really, really nice collect and connect rookie, who I really do like. All right, so let's do some more size comparisons. We saw him with rookie. Here they are with Batman from this wave, who we will be taking a look at soon. Doing them a little bit of time, mixing and matching as always. We're just gonna bring in the other guys as well. There's Reaper, nice figure. I think I might be looking at Batman and Reaper together. I think so. And here's Duke Thomas, who I believe I'm gonna review on his own because this dude has been in so many videos. He deserves to be in his own. So there is those guys. Here we have Revoltech Spider-Gwen. And who do we have here? We have Eva 01 from Robot Spirits. And we got a Birdman. We got a Birdman here. That was from Mythic Legions, yeah. So, a lot of things coming up on the desk, a lot of different things as I work through my backlog. But that's all I got for these two. They are, they're not great, but they're better than I initially felt they were. So there's that. And again, you know, like 5 figures and you make a really, what I think is a really nice bath. Or collect and connect figure. He's really big, you know, he's really good. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts on these. And until next time, peace out, peeps. Quick little addendum. The Atom comes with a little mini Atom. Yeah, it's painted well, actually. It's really, really super, super, super tiny. But yeah, not painted, not bad. You got red, you got the blues, you know. You got blue on his helmet? That's pretty impressive. Impressively painted. How small is this? Here's one of these mini figures. This Voltron Funko Mystery Minis. So, that's small. That's really small. And it's pretty well detailed. Not bad, Mattel.